Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Jason with Wolf Overland, and today we are at the cat scales and we are going to weigh the fully loaded down Jeep EcoDiesel Gladiator. And I have full water in the car, I have full fuel, the kids, and all the gear. Alright, so for those wondering how much your vehicle weighs and the gross motor vehicle weight, it is on the door jamb. So this is a 2022 Jeep Gladiator Rubicon diesel motor. So this is going to have a lower gross motor vehicle weight. So they recommend 37 psi on the tires, and this is all based off of the factory suspension, factory wheels, factory brakes, all that stuff. So combined weight of cargo should not exceed 924 pounds, and that's with passengers. Gross motor vehicle weight front 3,400, rear is 3,700, so 6,450 is a gross motor vehicle weight, and that's loaded down. So obviously that's gross motor vehicle weight of a Jeep Gladiator Rubicon diesel. And so obviously that number changes depending on if you have a base model, or if you have a heavier model with a heavier diesel engine, or the taller lift of Rubicon suspension. And if you go look and research on cars from like Australia, you can get a gross motor vehicle weight upgrade. You pay a lot of money for it. It's basically a tax stamp. So they obviously put a heavier duty suspension on it. They basically certify that, you know, the tires, suspension, brakes, fuel, everything coincides with a higher gross motor vehicle weight. I'll put a link in the description below of some videos explaining all that from people in Australia. So just because you are over your weight of what's recommended on a stock Gladiator, it doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad thing, because as Overlanders, we do the heavier suspension, the heavier brake upgrade, the more fuel range for that. And that's why we do all those upgrades, is to compensate for the heavier weight. Alright guys, this is how you weigh your Jeep. The Weigh My Truck app from CAT lets you put in your current location, and it shows you what CAT scales are in your area. So as you can see, I went a couple different times to get my vehicle weighed, and there's my front axle, rear axle, and you can click on the PDF and actually get the actual official certification. My front axle was 3,300 pounds. My rear axle was let me see here, my rear axle was 3,900, so my total gross motor vehicle weight ended up being 7,260 pounds, which puts me at about 810 pounds overweight. That is with me fully kitted out with water, firewood, me in the car, the kids. I am unaware of any gross motor vehicle weight certifications that you can get to have someone sign off. Getting your truck weighed costs about $13. But that's the end of it. If you have any questions, post them below, and we'll see you on the next one.